Microsoft wants you to think that Copilot is a knockout. Google wants you to think that Gemini is the smarter model. And if you pick based on what their marketing pages say, you could end up paying for features that your team will never use. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 head-to-head tests: reasoning, long document analysis, document creation, and visuals, and then break down the enterprise features. So let's start with general reasoning and writing. So I have Gemini on the left and Copilot on the right, and we're going to start with a simple prompt. Now, Copilot Chat is powered by GPT-5 series models with some Claude routed in for specific tasks, while Gemini on the free plan runs 3 Flash by default. So we have both of the prompts pulled up. Gemini has a huge advantage when it comes to accessibility within the actual tool itself, because you get access to something like Canvas, which I'll talk about later in this video. Copilot Chat doesn't have this on the surface, but you have to bounce around from different documents like Word to get the same functionality. On the face, they both have interesting chat functionalities. Gemini is the winner because the extended functionality outside of chat while you're still in the same file. Next, let's jump to long document analysis. So I'm putting in the same PDF for both, and I'm going to put in a prompt that says, summarize the 3 most important risks of this document and tell me which section addresses each. So I'm going to hit run on both. Let's look at both of these options. Copilot does provide a really simple explanation. Gemini does the same. Gemini has somewhere in the 128,000 to 200,000 token range, which means that it can handle documents like this much more cleanly than Copilot can. Where Copilot starts to struggle is if I started asking follow-up questions, let's say dissecting into more specifics about those tools, it's not able to keep up because it can't cache in as many tokens as Gemini can. So it starts to slow down and the responses don't become as clean. What does that mean for you? If you are a consultant, a researcher, a lawyer, someone who works with big documents regularly, this gap really does matter. And it's going to be something that Copilot's going to require you to upgrade faster than Gemini might. Now let's dive into document and slide creation. With Gemini, I can stay within the Gemini platform, while with Copilot, I have to open up the specific tool. So I'm going to jump into Canvas. Gemini is basically content creation section. It's like a Google Docs, but you get a little bit more functionality. And we have Copilot here enabled in Microsoft Word. I'm going to give each of them a prompt. I'm going to give Copilot in Word the same thing. I'm going to have Canvas run this. So this is happening all within the same tool for Gemini, and it opens up a very different looking interface than what we've seen before, where Copilot is drafting it currently. So what we'll see is Copilot in Word drafts it directly into the document. Every iteration that's being created is using AI credits that are connected to your account. Like what I have 60 credits per month, and it adds up faster. Now, when we look at Gemini Canvas will do this for free without having to touch any sort of credit system. Free, unlimited drafts, 30 prompts a day, and the output is editable all in one place. So you're able to go in and change if you want to make these shorter, longer, whatever, it's all editable within here. So if I want to turn this Word document into a PowerPoint with Copilot, I have to open it, go to the Copilot option here, copy and paste this information into Copilot and say, turn this into a PowerPoint. Tedious. With Canvas, I can hit create. This is within the chat interface. I can say turn into slides. In terms of document creation, I have both here. You can see the slides that were created on the right from Copilot. We have design suggestions, pick from different templates. On the Canvas side, on the Gemini side, it's a lot more detailed, a lot more designed. It doesn't have any of my brand. This is the free version of Gemini. I don't have templates built into here. If I had PowerPoint themes, I could do that within Copilot. To give you an idea of what document creation looks like, this category for sure is going to Gemini just because of everything being located in one thing. I can also, if I wanted to turn this into an infographic, I have that option within Canvas. I don't have that option with Copilot. So let's talk about images and visuals. Let's go back to the original chat for both. I'm going to turn Canvas off and look at how image generation is working on both of these. Both tools generate images, and this category gets skipped a lot for most work comparisons, but really shouldn't. If you're building a presentation or writing a document or making social posts, all of this stuff matters. I'm going to put in another prompt and ask it to create an image, and we'll see what happens with both. Copilot uses Designer, which runs on DAL-E, and image generation burns a lot of AI credits, especially if you're on personal plans. That's 60 credits per month. Gemini's free tier gives you 20 images a day through Nano Banana with no credit system attached. That's roughly 600 a month versus Copilot's 60. Output quality is comparable on both prompts, although Gemini edges a little bit more on photorealism than what Copilot does. While the images do look very similar and they both are pulling from the same models, I'm going to give this win to Gemini because of volume and flexibility. While Copilot would want you to just drop an image directly into Word or PowerPoint, it's easier with Gemini to do document creation, to create images, and have everything be within the same functionality. Here's one of the last things that you need to look at before you decide which of these that you want to go with. They lock a lot of the good stuff behind paywalls. On the Microsoft side, you can see that the paid Copilot unlocks three things, which is Copilot and Outlook that summarizes email threads, drafts, and replies, and has meeting context baked in. While Google has documents and flexible creation systems, those at the enterprise level aren't as valuable as what Copilot brings, and the pricing is about the same. Let's talk money. For individuals, Microsoft 365 with Personal and Copilot is around $10 a month. On the Gemini side, it's starting at $21 per month. If you go with the business edition, if you go with the standard and plus, it's 30, which is about the same as Copilot. With Microsoft, you can get Copilot. I just have the personal plan. So you pay for the personal account and Copilot is included. If you're looking at it from an enterprise level, Copilot is an add-on. So it's a $30 additional on top of the Microsoft business account. So pricing wise, they're almost exactly identical based on my tests. If you're an individual or small business picking between free tiers, Gemini wins. Canvas is free. The context window is bigger. Image limits are much higher, and the paid upgrade path is a lot cheaper. If you're at a company already and you're looking to add AI into your current workflow, Microsoft 365 Copilot wins because of the integrations with Teams, Outlook, and Excel. And I've done other videos on Microsoft versus Google Workspace. So if you're looking at which of those tools you should get for your business, check out this video here. And with that, I will see you on the next one.